All right, thank you very much. Well, a nice one here to start off this series. First of all, let's talk about how your guys got to Gilbert in the seventh inning because he was dealing early on.
He really was. I mean, he had good life on the fastball, good breaking ball. I mean, he had a perfect game going. I mean, we finally broke through, got some big hits. Obviously, you look at, with Doley's at bat, getting that walk, and then, the big hit, of course, by Jonah. But you look back. I mean, it started with Marcus. I mean, he did a great job there, and Robbie had a couple of great at bats. At first at bat, I think he saw 10 or 11 pitches, and you're going to run in a well pitched game. And I've said this: if that happens, you need your guy to go out there and pitch well. And John, what a beautiful game he threw.
Yeah, let's talk about not only John, but then to get that from Will Smith in the bullpen. How big was that?
Yeah, really, all of them. You look what Burke did, first and second there, and he gets a big strikeout against a hot hitter, and Will, and good ninth inning. I know you go back in that last series, rough outing for him, but he's a pro, and he's got that ability to put that behind him, and then just went out there and had a 1-2-3 inning, good breaking ball, and he elevated the fastball for one strikeout. So really good job by him.
Those games where you score 15, 16 runs, they're fun to watch. But what does a 2-1 win tell you about your team?
Well, it's good to win these games, to show them how important every pitch, every play is, and it's going to be key for these guys to play well in these games. If we think we're as good as we are, and these guys showed it tonight. To come back off a guy that was dealing off us and find a way to beat him.
Thanks very much.
Okay.
Good. John, you told me the other day you haven't felt like yourself lately. Did you feel more like yourself tonight? It looked like it.
Yeah, a lot more. I think I figured some things out. It was great to be able to lean on the coaches and some of the other starters. They've been a big help this week and even last week, just trying to help me get back to me, and it's been great. But the fight's been hard, but I'm getting there. I feel like I'm not thinking so much about what I need to do. It's more me versus them, and when that's going on, I feel like I'm in the right spot.
When you see somebody on the other side like Logan pitching the way he is, does that fire you up? Does it put pressure on? What do you feel when that's going on both sides?
No, it fires me up. I mean, it does. He threw it incredibly well. But then again, I was back out in the field every 10 minutes, like we were rolling too, and we didn't falter in the hard times. So we pitched through some things, and we finally got the Gilbert there at the end, and we find a way to sneak in a few. But that's what good teams do, and it's nice to see us do it.
Was it? This is getting way too deep, but was it a good thing for you that you was out there dealing like that? Because it kind of just made it. I just got to figure a way to get guys out here. I don't need to be thinking about what I'm doing. I just got to get guys out.
Yeah. I just needed to find a spot where I could compete, and I finally feel like I was in a spot tonight just to compete, and not battling myself. It was, I felt like I was just against them all night.
When the offense goes out there and has a 15-16 run winning game, it looks really great for them. For you pitchers, when you win a game like this 2-1, how good does it feel for your staff?
Oh, it feels great. Yeah. I mean, even sometimes, good games, they can sneak in a run or two on you. But tonight felt really good. We gave the early one, but, locked it down for those late innings and some hard times. So that's very satisfying.
You used way more sliders than you normally do. Was that something you saw and you just went with it, or was that the game plan going in?
It was part of the game plan, but it was also working so well. I wasn't going to back away from it. When it's working like it did tonight, and I can use it as much as I can, and I have a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Will, first of all, how nice was it to come in to get a close and a save like that, especially in such a close situation?
Oh yeah, to beat a really good team like that. He was perfect through 7, right? Mm-hmm. It just kind of shows the kind of team we have. We're just never going to give up and quit, and 27 outs.
What do you think of John Gray tonight?
Nasty. He was hanging right there with them. Early solo homer in the first, and then he locks it down the rest of the game. That was a good team win.
This bullpen has seen a lot of ups and downs lately. How does this kind of give y'all a step in the right direction?
That's just the life of the bullpen. We kind of know how it goes. That was a tough one the first night in Anaheim. So to be able to go out there with a one-run lead and be able to get it done and keep passing it down, that was a good one for the bullpen for sure.
It is the life of a bullpen, up and down, right? But a one-run lead on the road against a guy who dealt the way Gilbert dealt tonight. Is that important, an important building block for this bullpen to get some, I don't want to say confidence, but just kind of get things rolling?
Well, I think anytime a reliever goes out there and puts the 0 up, it boosts their confidence. But yeah, against a good lineup, I mean, they went to the playoffs last year. So yeah, that's a good team, 1 through 9. So yeah, for us to be able to hold that win for John, yeah, we're all excited.